Okay, Linda.
Yes.
All right. Tell us what made you do this. Tell us what we're doing.
Okay, today we're walking Sisters Supporting Sisters in honor of two sisters and sisters of the future. Our first daughter, Ty, and we're going to find her somewhere in the atmosphere because the butterfly going to show up.
That's right.
Okay, and the bond that her, Tia, Yakima, Aliyah always had as sisters. You know, they call each other sissies. You know, sissy 1, sissy 2, sissy 3, sissy 4. And those sisters always supported one another. And in the light of who I am, an activist,
Community leader.
and all those other things, and a unifier. So when I thought about this walk here, I thought about how do we bring our people together? Because we look so often and you see other nationalities, they have no shame in their game. So next year it just may be the black woman's fault. But there's no shame to say other nationalities, Hispanic, Italian, or whatever it is, and they walk with pride. So this was the start of us gathering and walking with pride to show that we do support
That's
one
right.
another. When people think that we don't stick together, yes, we do. And when the call goes out, we come together and we bond. And I thank everyone for coming. Part of the initiative is to help with a legislation piece that I have out there
All right.
that will change the criteria that insurance companies and the medical industry and how they treat our young black and Hispanic women when they come into the office and they're being denied services. I would never believe, after losing the daughter and the medical industry telling me that don't worry about my children because it wasn't genetic, to have my daughter 6 months after losing her sister to also be diagnosed in a late stage.
So the disparities that
The
are still
disparities.
going on how we're being treated as women of color,
Yes.
and also how we are still a nation with the highest mortality
Absolutely.
rate among black women. So this is
And it's
awareness.
yes, it's awareness. It's about awareness. It's about us getting a little education,
A lot of education.
a lot of education, but some unity. And we, Sisters Supporting Sisters, will form an entity at Bringing the Peace that will take the initiative to bring breast cancer awareness to the people of marginalized communities. I have been to several closed doors meetings of the big societies, cancer, and that does research, this, that, and the other, and they're talking about us. But they're talking about us amongst themselves.
Right. They don't have us
And
in
not letting us know in the marginalized communities that the rates are going higher. That more and more young black women, especially young black women under 30, are walking into the doctor's office being diagnosed in late stage. Those numbers are growing, but they're not telling the marginalized population. So our goal is to set a force of sisters supporting sisters, and we will put out that information to one another. We will share. We will break the bond of this is mine, because we were raised as a unit. We were raised as community people. We were raised as the village. So we have to go back to that village mentality. And if I have a piece of bread, you're welcome to have a corner of it. So when you have the knowledge, you have to share it. So we are going to pledge today to share the knowledge that we get and then make sure that it's disseminated into our communities, to the young women, the older women that can talk to their young girls and try to take away the fear. Because there's a fear factor when it comes to cancer of any kind. And it affects more than one. It affects the whole dynamic of the family, the friendship, the children. So sisters supporting sisters. And I know the ladies of Delta is going to come right along and be a stronghold with us.
Yes,
and I
we
get that
are.
red sister, and we're going to propose.
That's a testimony.
That's right. We propose that the senator today, if he ain't at this end, I got him on video. I want y'all to know.
Okay.
Saying that once we gathered, and you know what the Bible will tell you.
Well,
When we gather, we are strong. And the Almighty will see it come to fruition for us. It's going to happen. And our babies are going to be able to walk into the clinic and say, this is what I fear. This is my fear. Give me what you have to clear my mind and let me know. Give me what I need so that I can save my life. Give me what I need so that breast cancer is not detrimental to me and that I have a better chance of fighting it, an early chance of fighting it, and a longer life to live.
amen. Now that's a word. Did y'all hear that?
That's right.
You hear it.
And the bell
So
rang.
let it be spoken, let it be done.
Mhm.